Title: The invisible bonds. The hidden networks that shape the modern world. Channel: Hidden Patterns TV, HPTV. What if everything you think is separate is already connected? Corporations, media, governments. The bonds aren't visible, but the pattern is. Chapter 1, The Illusion of Independence. We live in a world of apparent competition. Nations compete. Corporations compete. Media channels compete. Political parties compete. Or so it seems. Every day, headlines tell us the same story. Conflict, rivalry, opposition. But beneath the noise, something quieter operates. A pattern. A structure. A bond. Because power in the modern world is rarely isolated. It is networked. Corporations share directors. Financial institutions share ownership stakes. Media conglomerates share parent companies. What looks like separation often hides connection. And once you see the connections, you can't unsee them. Chapter 2, The Financial Web. At the center of every modern system is capital. Money is not just currency. It is influence. It is leverage. It is access. Publicly traded corporations are owned by shareholders. Those shareholders are often institutional investors. And institutional investors manage trillions of dollars on behalf of pension funds, retirement accounts, sovereign wealth funds. The result? Companies that appear to compete often share overlapping ownership structures. This is not secret. It is disclosed in filings. It is recorded in annual reports. But rarely is it visualized as a network. Network animation intensifies. When mapped, the web becomes visible. A small number of large financial institutions hold significant stakes across industries: technology, energy, pharmaceuticals, media, defense. Not control in the cinematic sense, but influence in the structural sense. The bond here is not a handshake. It is equity. Chapter 3, Media and the Perception Engine. Information defines reality. Most people experience the world not directly, but through screens, television networks, social platforms, streaming services, digital news. Over time, consolidation has reduced thousands of independent outlets into a smaller number of parent companies. That does not mean uniformity. It means structural concentration. The bond here is narrative. Framing influences perception. Repetition reinforces belief. Algorithms amplify engagement. On digital platforms, algorithms optimize for attention. Attention responds to emotion. Emotion increases engagement. Engagement drives revenue. This is not malicious. It is mathematical. But the effect is powerful. Because the strongest bond in the modern world is not financial. It is psychological. Chapter 4, The Revolving Door. Politics and business are formally separate. but personnel often move between them. Corporate executives enter public office. Public officials join private boards. Advisors become consultants. Consultants become regulators. This is known as the revolving door. It is legal. It is documented. It is debated. And it creates familiarity. Shared language. Shared incentives. The bond here is relational. Influence rarely requires conspiracy. It requires proximity. Access shapes outcomes. Relationships shape decisions. Networks shape policy environments. Chapter 5, The Architecture of Connection. Finance. Media. Technology. Politics. Separate pillars. Interconnected foundations. None operate in isolation. All operate within a shared ecosystem. The modern world is not random chaos. It is a complex, adaptive network. And networks create bonds. Some visible. Some subtle. Some invisible. Chapter 6, Awareness. To understand a system is not to fear it. It is to see it clearly. Bonds do not eliminate agency, but they shape environments, and environments influence choices. The question is not, who controls everything? The better question is, how are systems connected? Because once you recognize the pattern, you begin to think differently. And awareness is the first break in any invisible bond. You just saw the surface. The deeper layers go further. Finance, media, technology, politics. They're not isolated. They're connected. Subscribe to Hidden Patterns TV and uncover the architecture behind modern power. This is Hidden Patterns TV, HPTV.